Hey, collective. Hey, y'all. All right, y'all. As you know, it's a full moon. Okay, so make sure you got your protection going. Really, usually you should be doing full moon protection. Like if you're trying to beef up your protection for full moon, at least do about 2 days before, and then also 2 days after. It's something about like that 48-hour cycle. Okay. Um. Also, too, um, you can get like holy water. Okay. Also doing like sage and different types of sage you can burn at different times as well. Red blood is really good if you know you're under like heavy spiritual attack. Okay. um so some candles you can do, like a guardian angel candle, all white candle, all black candle, things like that if that's your preference. Some gemstones, obsidian, black tourmaline is good. I know there's a few other ones too as well. So y'all can drop them down in the comments, for everyone else who might want to know, whatever else y'all got going on. Selenite is pretty good. I always have my selenite stick here as well. Okay, so I'm just like briefly running over a few things real quick. There's other gemstones, other candles. Feel free to drop them in the comments. I will just do a separate video on something like that, but right now I'm just getting ready to channel or give you this channel message here. Okay, so whew, all right, God is trying to tell you something. That's what I keep getting. It's like a song we used to sing when I was little. I remember it's like, God is trying to tell you something. So anyway, that's what I'm like channeling right now. I'm picking up this energy here about him trying to tell you something. So a lot of you in the trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Okay, a lot of y'all in the collective having issues, right? And just a lot of people all over the world are having issues. The pandemic actually helped some people and actually hurt some people, right? But we all know it was on a larger scale, right? That's why we had to stay in. We had to stay away from churches, people, family, all those, because God wanted us to listen to Him. Okay. And so some of us followed, the guidance, and some of us did not, right? Some of us heard Him, some of us did not. Okay, so right now with this, in this season, there's a need for you to listen to him. Okay, it's almost like going back into the pandemic. You might need to have some solitude, going in hermit mode, and actually listening to him. Okay, not preachers, not family, not lovers, friends, all those other people, but listen to him so you can hear what he's trying to tell you. Okay, it's just like any other conversation, right? If you're gonna have a conversation with someone, they're gonna listen to you and you're gonna listen to them, right? You're gonna get feedback, they're gonna give feedback. You might ask them a question, they're gonna answer. They might ask you a question, you're gonna answer. Okay. It could be as simple as, hey, can you pass me that napkin? Yes, sure, I can pass you the napkin, and then you pass them the napkin, right? So if you think about that in the same way as when you are talking to the Most High, it's the same thing. Okay. So, of course, he ain't going to ask you for no napkin. But what the thing is like, you ask and ask and ask, and you pray and pray and pray, and you feel like, well, I'm not receiving what I'm supposed to be receiving. Okay. But did you hear what he said to you, though? Okay. Because a lot of times we want to stay in the exact same place we are at, work at the same place, stay at the same home, have the same friends, the same lover. Okay, and expect a different result. And it's like people want to be a millionaire, but you refuse to leave that job. Most millionaires don't work for anybody. They usually work for themselves, or they have built a company or something themselves. They're like mostly are self-made. Okay. And so a lot of us could be waiting on things, expecting things to come, but we're not ready. We're not in the right home. We're not in the right city. We're not in the right state. We're not with the right lover. We're not by ourselves, right? We're still, listening to family and friends. So you can be blessed with $100,000, but if you have vultures all around you, then is that really a blessing? No. If you have issues with people pleasing and you get $100,000, how long do you think that's going to last? So being mindful of where you are and asking the right questions. Am I where I need to be to receive this gift? He could be telling you to leave that job and you still ain't left that job, but you pray every day. You might go to church, you might not. You might read your Bible, you might not. Okay, you might be praying for protection. You might be, forgiving people and living right and all this kind of stuff. But you might be praying for, a better opportunity to come your way. Well, if he didn't told you to leave that job about 3 or 4 times, then how can you receive it? Yeah, battery just went down. So you running yourself down at that job. You don't have enough energy to do what he's asking you to do. Okay. Also, too, it's like if he didn't told you to leave that job 3 or 4 times, you're not listening to him, but you want him to still listen to you. Okay, there has to be some reciprocity. There is a need to step out on faith, even if we're scratching our head and don't know why. Okay? A spirit guide could be with you. It could be you and your little lonely dog, and you might needed to leave a certain apartment complex or a certain townhome. I'm picking up on like a townhome ship or some kind of like community. Like is it a gated community? Yeah, gated community. What am I thinking about? A subdivision. Thank you. Apartment something brownstones where it's a bunch of houses all up on each other. You might be praying for a better way or a better way out, but here go the lifeboat right here. But they don't have all this stuff in the lifeboat to weigh them down at all. The swords are actually acting as like, is it rows? I think so. You could be sitting there wishing and hoping for all of these things, but you still standing still. You haven't moved anywhere. You haven't done anything you're supposed to do. Okay, and so then you're still met with a 3 of Swords energy here. And you still look at her face, she's just like, why? She has that look on her face like, well, but why am I not, why this and why that? Okay. It's because you haven't got on the right path so you can work for yourself. This says do what you love, recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors. Being paid well for your craft, working well with others, and an excellent reputation. Some of us are in this energy here where it's like we want to sit and let all the action happen around us. Okay, did the Most High tell you to sit down, or did you decide you wanted to sit down? Because sometimes the Most High will tell you to sit down in this damn boat, and we finna go somewhere else. Okay, so sometimes listening to him is just important as talking to him. Okay, being mindful of what you're asking for. Is that for your better good, or is that just so you can be in the King of Wands energy to flash on everybody? Is that why you really want that car, or do you just need a car? Okay, I just got that with the Chariot here in this King of Wands energy. Okay, Queen of Swords, every situation, every card that come your way, because it ain't the one you want. But you have to step out of this illusion here. Like I said, some of y'all need to free your mind first before you can even look. This card is lining up before you can even receive. To be in this Empress energy where you can be still and just receive. Okay, because this is an upgrade. Being an Emperor or Empress, that's an upgrade. It says time to take action, give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. It take a while to get to this. And you might see other people look like they just sitting up here, sitting pretty, not doing too much, but they're doing the work that they are called to do, though. Okay, some of us are afraid to be on a spiritual journey because it's a little harder than we thought, right? But once you get to the other side, that's when you can sit pretty and just sit tight, hold back, and you are fully protected, and the Most High provides for you. You have to answer the call, though. Okay, whatever you're being called to do. If you want people to see you, because see, look, once you get to this point, then you'll be able to receive. It's like that reciprocity. That's what I was talking about. You're listening to him, he listening to you. Okay? And look what happens. Changes come through rapidly, quickly. Change that job and see what happened. Change that environment and see what happened. Get rid of that female or that masculine and see what happened. Some of us know somebody is not good for us, but we'll stay with them because of the security. Well, all you doing is telling the Most High, I got it. I'm handling it. I'm going to do this. Thank you. But I'm going to keep praying every single day for me to get out of this situation. But every time I'm presented with an opportunity to get out of the situation, I'm just still going to stay, though. Because I'm too scared to leave. I'm too scared to be on my own. I'm too scared to do something myself, by myself. Okay, but only when you listening and you get into this Empress energy, that's when you actually realize, hey, I deserve these things. I am deserving of love. I am deserving of a nice home. Well, if you feel like you are, Okay, it'll come to you, but you have to be here. I hope that makes sense. You can't still be in some Queen of Wands energy, and you can still manifest in this energy here, but you have to be in your purpose. That's why sometimes it looks to people like, oh, you have it all. You just have everything. Everything come easy to you. All you do is just sit there and manifest. Well, people have, just like in real life when people have to pay dues, it's the same thing with your spiritual journey. What seeds are you planting? Okay, how much time are you spending in meditation listening to the Most High, your angels, ancestors? Okay, because that is where this comes in at. This Nine of Pentacles comes in at. It says enjoying the fruits of your labor. That's this Empress energy. You get to do this. Okay, whenever you have listened to what you are supposed to do, because you might be moved around. It's almost like, a game or something, a game piece. You have to go here, 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 and here before you can win the game. When you win the game, you might receive all the money or receive whatever, but you have to get there. Okay, so you have to play the game, go with the flow, okay, in order to remain balanced. And then look what happens: growth, trust, success. Some people right now are not getting any rest, and they have no idea why. This is rejection, rest, and then ideation. They have no idea why. And look, it's because of fear. It's causing disruptions. It's disrupting you from moving on. Okay, this is that energy of just playing it safe. Okay, 11:41 on the clock. Playing it safe in this energy here, and being frustrated while you playing it safe. It's just like I mentioned in that relationship. There's no love in the relationship, so your heart chakra is blocked, which means it's going to be hard for you to even manifest abundance in the first place. I'm going to just be real. Okay, you're listening to someone else tell you how to live your life. Okay, so that right there already is your third chakra. Okay, you're not listening to your intuition at all. Crown chakra energy. You're not stepping into your divinity. You're not willing to be selfless because you're still being selfish with this person that you're trying to hang on to for money. Because that's what it becomes. If you know you're supposed to leave somebody, let's just all be real, and you stay for money, then that's what you're there for, is the money, the security. I'll make it work. Okay, go ahead. So then keep on praying, and you still be frustrated in this situation. You're supposed to leave a marriage and you won't leave. Some people, as soon as they leave a relationship behind, they just flourish. They have lots of success. It's because they trusted the Most High to tell them what they need to do. They have found some peace in isolation where they were able to reflect and look consciousness in abundance. Come on today, Spirit. Okay, so consciousness of lack is a big thing as well. If you keep telling the universe you don't deserve better, you ain't gonna get no better. It's like I said, it's like staying at a dead end job pretty much, or just staying at a job that you absolutely hate, because not everybody hate their job. Okay, staying at a job that you absolutely despise. Well, guess what? You spewing out to the universe all day, every day. Some people be mad the night before they even have to go to work because they can't stand their job. So all day long, you just spewing out all of this like disruptive energy here. It's self-sabotage. Okay? Looking for another. Some people complain about their job and won't go look for another one. Okay, they say they looking for one, but they not really on the hunt every day looking for something better, manifesting another position, manifesting more money or whatever, putting things on a vision board, however you manifest. Okay? Gemstones, candle, whatever. Okay. And so once you get into this right here and you have some kind of awareness of where you should be, who you should be with, what kind of work you should be doing, even. Some of us are in the wrong line of work, and we made those decisions because we had kids, we had a family. But we really desire to do something else, to build things for ourselves, other people, whatever. Okay. Build a business or something here. So you never know what you can have if you always just play it safe. And then in turn, you never know what you're afraid of because you don't even know what's on the other side of it because you may not have tried. And listening to other people, like some people really do listen to other people for everything. They won't even buy something from the store unless they watch a bunch of reviews or watch the YouTube video or talk to something. I mean, I have people literally in my family that's like, well, such and such said it was okay, so we gonna start going over there. It's like, okay, because you put all your power into such and such over there, that if they wanted to lie to you, they could. If they wanted to steer you in the wrong direction, they could. If the devil wanted to use them, he could, to get you off your path, to have you buy something or go somewhere or do something that's not what you are supposed to be doing. Putting too much trust in what somebody else's review is. Go see for yourself, because what doesn't work for all these people might work for you. And let's just be real with this review system, okay? The haters can play all day long. They got the time, child. They got the time to leave bad reviews and things like that. So you go read all these reviews about some supplement or something, because I'm picking up on like something on Amazon, like a supplement or something somebody wanted. You go read all these reviews and it's like, I ain't getting that. I ain't getting that. Why don't you read the instructions? Why don't you read the ingredients? Why don't you see what else is going on with it rather than trusting a person to tell you yes or no? Go touch the item in the store. Is that feel good to you, or does it feel like, I don't know if I want to do that? Okay, because not everything that is good for someone else is good for you. Not everything that's popular or trending is good, and we all know that that's the truth. Okay, so there's a need to be listening here. Okay, to ghost all these friends and family. Stop listening to people who so confident here. You never know why they telling you anything. And we end up in sadness a lot of times because we did not listen to our intuition. We put our faith in a person that we were confident, oh, they ain't gonna lie to me. They not gonna tell me something I shouldn't know. They always steer me in the right direction. It's some people who will only go to certain doctors that they friends recommend, who only buy stuff because somebody else said it was, like the people who be on the hype, who will stand in line for 2 days just to get the new such and such. Guess what? In 2 weeks, it's not new anymore. Like, what was the point? To say you got it first? Were you really the first one to get it though? Because the first person who actually got that product was the marketing team, when they put a strategy together and had people come and test the product. That's who actually got it first, before it even came out in a store at all. Okay? So just doing things that actually make sense for yourself. Listening to the Most High, having that reciprocal relationship with him so that you can, or whoever you deem your higher source, whatever. But having that reciprocation with him will help clear a lot of things up. Okay? Because if you can be pushed into another direction and still refuse to leave, you could have a job that, I'm telling you, a job or a relationship, child, where every other day you trying to leave, or you want to leave, or you ain't coming home, or you calling out or something like that. It's a situation that you hate. T-A-H. Hate. So it's something about that, because all you're doing is telling yourself you don't deserve better. So you can try to even manifest and keep praying, and nothing will happen is what you feel like. But you have to happen first. You have to happen to the situation first. So now, once you get yourself out of that building, out of the way, out of that vehicle, out of that relationship, out of that home, whatever it is, now you can see things clearly. You can sit, reflect, and feel like, oh, okay, you know what? Whew, I'm so glad I'm away from that. You feel better. You open up all your chakras, especially your heart chakra. Okay. Solar plexus, sacral. I mean, like, all of your chakras will just come alive. Okay. Because now you're walking in your purpose. When you are in your purpose, that's the person you see that's like, oh, it look like they just get everything that they want. That person is in their purpose. I don't care if it's a DJ, being a DJ. If that's what that person was meant to do, was to heal people and bring love, light, healing, and excitement and joy to people through music, being a DJ, then guess what? They're going to be a DJ on the biggest platform ever. They're going to be, DJing for crowds and crowds and crowds at festivals, and they're going to get all of these accolades, and they're going to be the top whatever, because that's what they're supposed to be doing. That's why you can't compare your life to someone else's, because someone else's purpose is not your purpose. Okay? And also, you shouldn't be in competition with nobody but yourself anyway. Always think about it that way. You are just trying to be better than the person you were yesterday, or last week, or last year, or 10 years ago. You hear those people say, man, when I think about how far I've come, all things I've been through, but how far I have come, the person I am now versus the person I was 3 years ago. And you might even hear somebody say the 3 years ago person of me, like me 3 years ago would have done this. But me now, It's about evolution. Evolution can't take place without movement. Okay. And sometimes we get in the stuck pattern and holding pattern of waiting on somebody else to do something for us or something to come to us, that all we have to do is take 2 steps to the left. If we was listening, take 2 steps to the left. Just like when you can be out somewhere and you get a bad feeling about something and then you leave and then you hear about, oh, the place got shot up or this and that happened. As soon because you listen to your intuition, right? It's the same thing. Take 2 steps to the left and then something could have fallen out off the ceiling. A light fixture could have fell right down where you were. Okay? But you listened and you moved and it missed you. The bullshit missed you. Okay, y'all? So I'm gonna just leave y'all with that. That's what I got. That's the download I was getting. I'm not trying to, be preachy and fuss at nobody or nothing like that. I'm literally just channeling all this energy. So just be mindful. Just be mindful. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.